Grass Gang, we are back with another Deals and Steals video. We stop into a bunch of different stores trying to save us both some money on Pokemon cards. Yesterday we did our first live Deals and Steals. It was a good time. Thank you to everybody who showed up. I think we're going to keep that going. Either Saturday or Sundays there'll be a live Deals and Steals for the weekend. Stopping into all the stores we can and seeing what we can find. Yesterday we did do some price checks on Mega and some of the Mega singles and stuff like that. I wanted to start this week with Sam's Club, because I believe, if I am remembering correctly, they will be dropping something tomorrow on September 30th. Hopefully tomorrow is September 30th. Whenever September 30th is, gang, I think Sam's Club is supposed to be doing one more, possibly the final release for those prismatic boxes. From what I have heard, it's both going to be in-store and online. I can't remember the last time when Sam's Club did it. I don't know what time they dropped them online. I think it was closer towards the nighttime. But from what I've heard, both in-store and online tomorrow, prismatic boxes with the Lucario and the Tyranitar going to be dropped at least one more time at Sam's Club. All right, gang, and we'll start with Amazon, see if we can find anything. Just a couple updates for anybody that might have missed the deals yesterday. For Mega Evolution, seems like these bundles around $55, $60 right now. Most booster boxes about $300, at least the market prices on TCG Player. I think the enhanced one about $305 and the non-enhanced maybe $300. Loose packs around $8 for Mega. Then I think the mini tins somewhere around $20, although they had like a $30 market price. Seems like most of the people selling them are around $20. Some of the Mega updates there for you so you know what to expect. Also, I believe Destined Rivals ETBs at least went up to about $115. We checked it yesterday. Might have even gone up to $120. They are up a significant amount. We looked yesterday and I just know I was blown away, and it was a lot of money in a short period of time. I believe they're back to about $120. Or at $120. Amazon does have a Japanese 151 box, which is everybody's got it at $195, maybe even some people at $200. I haven't seen 151 under $190, $195 in a couple weeks at least. This one's $185 and free delivery. Definitely not the most incredible of prices, but with free shipping and stuff, still wildly steep for a Japanese booster box. But if you're looking for some 151, it's probably about $10 less than most people are charging. And then also, just if anybody doesn't know, this is the Sam's Club box that we were talking about. This is the one that should be dropping again tomorrow, if I've heard correctly. And it's a little early for me, gang, but that is a holiday calendar for $80, right? We are seeing that correctly, the 2025 holiday calendar.
Frig off, burp.
Oh, the ETBs as well for Mega. I think Lucario's like 105 and Gardevoir maybe 100. Maybe it's 110, 105. I don't think either of them are over 110. Amazon still has this Destined Rival tin here for $42. I would imagine it's definitely not the Mewtwo. It's probably a random tin. If you do end up getting the Mewtwo, I think you're lucky, because from what I've heard, the Mewtwo promo is the most expensive, around $5. And then, as we've been saying, there's around $35 in pack value, maybe a little bit more. There's 3 Rivals packs, 2 Journey packs. Rivals packs about $8. Journey packs conservative $6, probably around $35 in value, plus your promo card. Maybe $5 if you get the Mewtwo, couple dollars less if you have the Nidoking or Persian, I guess. Not horrible at $42 with free delivery, and you'll see today, gang, most people I think are at least at $45. Very hard to find these things for cheaper than $45. And of course, we got to start off the week stopping into Misprint.com, and shout out to them for sponsoring our Monday videos here. Gang, to be honest, I thought this was going to be the best thing I found today at Misprint. This is an Obsidian Flames Elite Trainer Box for only $130. Buy it now of $130. One of the reasons we love Misprint.com is because we don't have to buy it now. We can place some bids. Right now, Obsidian Flames ETB sitting at $145, gang. I don't know if any of you knew that. I hate to break the news to you, but these things are almost $150 right now. Obviously, the Charmander promo is incredible and going for a lot of money. But this one at Misprint.com, about $15 under the market price. Honestly, maybe even closer to $17 under the market price. You could try to bid, maybe get it even cheaper. Usually about $5 flat shipping and tax. Out of all the stores today, this is the only place selling Obsidian Flames ETB at a price like that. And if you thought that was good, gang, I even had to click on this one. It does look like this is all good to go here. Destined Rival ETB still sitting at $90. Almost concerning that it's still sitting here, gang. Whoever wants to buy it, I don't know how many there are, but I would definitely at least try to buy one of them. Like I was just telling you at the beginning, I think Destined Rival ETBs at the very least 110, 115. If I'm not mistaken, they got over 120 this weekend. Either way, I can definitely say they are no longer $90. $90 is so incredible, I might even just buy it now and not even bother with the bid, but you could try to bid on that too. Probably check out under $100 for a Destined Rival ETB. Just more sealed product at incredible prices from Misprint.com. All right, gang, we got to quickly stop into Conrad's Vault because the Mewtwo boxes look to be back in stock. Conrad's Vault has easily been the best place to buy this Mewtwo box. All in at checkout, sticker price, it's all incredible. Only $30 on the box. Normally can't find this thing for anything close to even under $40. If you were going to just buy one, I believe you're going to get charged $10 shipping, so it'd probably be about $40, which is still cheaper than pretty much everywhere else, regardless of checkout. But if you do pick up a couple of them, obviously make it even better. Some people picking up 3 of them, checking out for $100, I believe. Definitely the best place to buy the Mewtwo box. I'm also not opposed to the Hop Zacian box at $30. A lot of people have it at $30. It's got Journey and Sparks and stuff like that. Don't think anybody's really itching to open that, but if you're still looking for it at $30, that's okay. And there is also still $8 prismatic packs in stock and the $30 Slashing Legends tin if you're looking for either of those. Gang, I wanted to stop back in and ChampionTCG yesterday had the best prices on Mega Evolution that we could find. During the live deals and steals, nobody was able to beat ChampionTCG. And obviously it is all sold out, except the 3-pack that is still here for technically under $30. Honestly, gang, a lot of people trying to get $40 for these 3-packs right here. It does seem to be the only Mega Evolutions left in stock at ChampionTCG, but probably still one of the best places to buy a 3-pack. All right, and back at Pokenerds, we got a couple things here. They got both of the Mega 3-packs at $55. Not only are you getting one of each, you would get the Psyduck and the Golduck, but you're also probably saving the most money here. I think the cheapest I've seen was ChampionTCG at whatever that was, $29 or something. This is both of them for $55, under $30 for each. I don't know how checkout is at Pokenerds or how many of these they'll let you buy, but I think you could definitely pick up these 3-pack blisters here. Salamence box, I'm trying to do the math right now. They'd be over $60 a box. I guess it'd be closer to about $62, $63 a box. You would get 6 of them, obviously, for the case. Does look like it's 5 Rivals and 5 Sparks. Honestly, would imagine there's at least $70 in pack value there. Getting the boxes at 62 or something like that would not be horrible. I believe when they do come out, they will be selling for 50. But honestly, have no idea. Don't quote me on that. I'm just assuming that would happen. The only site I could currently think of is Double Infinity that has these in stock. I think they're at $59, but that's before shipping and fees. Maybe look into those Salamence boxes here. And then there's also the Black Bolt White Flare stickers that have been here at $40 for a while. Market price is like $24, $25 on them. I think Black Bolt White Flare packs around $8. So, I mean, we got everything going for it. Either one of the 3-packs are very good right now, the Black Bolt White Flare or the Mega, and maybe even getting a case of these Salamence boxes is something. And gang, stopping back in at Mission Ready Collectibles. If you just need some sleeve packs of Mega, I don't know if it's going to get better than Mission Ready Collectibles at $7.50. Also, the mini tins very strong at only $16. I checked TCG Player yesterday. All the mini tins are like $30 market. I just assume that the price hasn't like adjusted yet or corrected since the set released. What it does seem to be is about $20 tins, just like the Black Bolt White Flare was. Maybe a little bit more, like $22 a tin. In reality, I would imagine between the Rivals, it should be 1 Rivals pack and 1 Mega pack, which are both around $8 market price. So about $16 in pack value here. Getting the mini tins for the pack value, $16. Don't know if anybody else is going to be selling them for $16 today. Most people are about $20. And also the sleeve packs, at least $8 or $9. Most websites right here, $7.50 for Mission Ready. Gang, I wanted to stop into Flipside Gaming just to let you know about this giveaway they're running. Whole Mega Evolutions booster box, so incredible giveaway. If you guys remember, JaysPokeHub had a giveaway like this a couple months ago for a prismatic UPC. I think it's something very similar. Just follow or like or whatever this tells you to do. Do it on that platform, and then you get, I guess, a certain amount of entries for doing that. Probably could have just read the directions here. Follow the steps below to enter the giveaway. We'll be open for a week until Friday, October 3rd. So I guess until this Friday, contest is open to anyone in the U.S. Don't forget to complete 8 entry actions to unlock 7 bonus entries. There it is, Mega Evolution booster box from Flipside Gaming. Go for it. Gang, you guys know I really don't know anything about the Chinese cards here, but I think the only store selling the Gem Volume 3 right now, somebody else yesterday during our live deals and steals had it. I can't remember where, and I can't find it today, so it might have been sold out. But if you're looking for Gem Volume 3, it is $90. I don't know if that's good or bad. I know Gem Volume 1 and 2 were like $40 or $50 when they released, so about double what Gem Volume 1 and 2 was. But Gem Volume 3 will have a Gengar, and right now TCGTrue is selling the box for $90. And gang, I wanted to stop in at Fortune Fire. Been a very long time since we stopped in at Fortune Fire, because honestly, they haven't changed their prices like ever. And funny enough, I was talking about that yesterday, how the prices haven't changed, and this Destined Rival ETB has been on this website, I think, like literally since Rivals released at $100. Might even have been the catalyst for me looking up the market price of Destined Rival ETB and learning that it's about 120. Right now, I think this just makes sense, even if it's 115 and it's not 120. I'm pretty sure Fortune Fire is $5 flat shipping, tax, whatever. Like, I think you're just paying $5 at checkout. Could be wrong. It's been a long time. But if we could check out 105 for a Destined Rival ETB, be at least $10 under market, I think that is incredible. Obviously, Misprint does have them for 90, but I think Fortune Fire has the cheapest ETB outside of Misprint right now. And TCG Stadium still has a couple things from last week. $45 on the surprise box. Definitely not incredible, but in no way a bad price at $45. And the $6 Journey packs is really what we're showing off. Honestly, Journey sleeved at $6 isn't terribly uncommon. I'm sure there's a store or two we could find it for $6. But between the 10% off for first-time customers, maybe even not just first-time customers, and the free delivery over $200, if you could check out not paying much shipping tax, maybe even saving 10% on Journey Together sleeved at $6, I think we could definitely do that. I mean, it is a lot of sleeve Journey packs, but you should be able to get a booster box worth of packs for like $210, $215, maybe $220. Not to mention, if you can save the 10%, pretty much a sleeve booster box worth of packs for probably $200. They also have their mega stuff in stock. We're going to stop into a couple of the bigger stores to see. We haven't seen too much mega today, at least in terms of the ETBs and the booster boxes. They do have a booster box in stock, $300. You would get free shipping. You'd be over $200. If you can save 10%, probably be right around where you should be, around $270. If anybody is curious, I think you want to be like $250 is very good, $270 is okay. I think $300 is market. I wouldn't want to be anywhere close to $300. The most I'd want to pay on a booster box, and I don't think it matters between enhanced, non-enhanced. I think that's about a $5 difference. The most I'd want to be paying is probably about $275. Really don't even want to pay that. But all that talking means, I assume if you can save 10%, that means you'll be checking out $270, which is very good. If you are checking out at $300, don't do it. But if you're getting the 10% off and you're checking out $270, pretty nice. They got the ETBs here, various styles at $95. You want to roll the dice, see what you get. I think Luca, like I said, is $105 and Gardevoir about $100. These are some of the first ETBs and boxes we've seen today. So we'll see how the rest of the competition is going, if there is anybody else with that stuff in stock. There's also this Surging Sparks ETB just sitting here at $70, about $10 under market if anybody's interested. And then they also have the check lanes here, gang. I'm a little confused at some of this check lane stuff. I don't know if you guys have heard. I've heard maybe the pull rates are pretty good here on these check lanes specifically, but I think that was just from one Danny Fantub video I watched, so I really have no idea how true that is. I think the sample size was only like 60 packs or something, so I might be wrong, but they are hard to find, and for some reason everybody's charging a lot of money, so I don't know if it's something with the promos or if that pull rate stuff is kind of true, and that's why they're a lot of money. I mean, $19 for one pack of Mega is crazy. I will say, if you can see that Drift Blim right now, that is pretty cool with all the other floats back there, or the air balloons and stuff. Very cool card. And then it also says styles may vary, so there's a 3-pack T-Tar, 3-pack Meowscarada, Drift Loon, Drift Bloom. I don't really know what's going on, and at the end of the day, you're pretty much just getting one pack, so I'd probably avoid those. And regular booster box here at $290. Save 10% on that one, gang. Get very close to $250 there. And all Pokey TCG does have a mini tin display. It's saying pre-order currently, but a mini tin display. Since this is a normal set, I believe mini tins have 10 in the display, and obviously this one's Rivals and Mega, the packs inside the mini tins. Putting you at $20 a tin, which is a little steep when you could go buy them for $16 and mission ready. But it is a sealed display there, and having a sealed display, if you want to keep something sealed or stuff, definitely more important than a couple loose tins. $200. Possibly the only mini tin display we've seen today. Mega Evolutions ETBs here at $95 as well. There is also this 5% off, I imagine, gang. I never actually did it, but I'd click on that button and follow up with that too. If you could save 5%, some of this stuff is very good. Their booster box is technically cheaper than TCG Stadium right now, saving 5% instead of 10, but they are like $15 cheaper, at least on the enhanced one right here at only $285. Also, I don't think the poster for Black Bolt White Flare under 30 is anything to scroll by either. That is pretty solid. Ogerpon at $55, Cynthia for $44, Advent Calendar at MSRP. I didn't mention it, but all Pokey TCG has always had Surging Sparks in stock for some reason, and they always had a good price. I think their booster box right now is $270. I haven't really looked at the market price of Surging Sparks recently. Last time I checked, it was $235, so I don't know what's happening. But most stores today are about $300 on a Sparks box, so I'm just assuming The 270 listed by all Pokey TCG is something. That's over on the first page, and then on the way out there, 68 on the Twilight ETB. Quickly stopping into Miniature Market here, $8 sleeve mega packs, random Pokeballs from Winter 25. And for weeks, it's been the only place to buy an Ogerpon box for $50. Barely anybody's even at 55. I'm telling you, like 0 people at 50. And most people even up to 60 or 65 on the Ogerpon box. Miniature Market, the only one standing strong on that one there. Some of the mega stuff here, we do have the booster bundle at only $50. Mega booster boxes, the enhanced one at $2.90. And Drift Blim over here, $10. So $10 check lanes on either of those if you're looking for them. Mega Evolution ETB in stock at $100. Gang, Walmart is pretty terrible this week, but the one thing they do have is still Twilight ETBs at only $65 with free shipping. This is probably the last chance to catch these Twilight ETBs before they go out of print or whatever reprint they just did. Walmart is pretty much one of the only stores to still have them, at least at a price of $65 with free shipping. Looks like there's a low stock and 200 people have them in the cart, so try to get one now if you're looking for it. And going over to Safari Zone to close out the video, as is tradition.
Prince and the princess look on in horror. This is not the tradition. This is not tradition at all.
They got the check lane combo here for $23, $11.50 per. They got Obsidian Flames check lanes, $15 for the combo. Wise Iono, $75. And then I guess everything is looking about the same as it's been the last week or so. Collection boxes and tins, I'm not opposed to picking up any of those. I don't think either of them are incredible, but in no way horrible prices. Houndstone at 30 is perfectly fine. Should be a couple stellar packs. The Cynthia's Garchomp we know is Rivals and Paradox packs if you're looking for a Garchomp. The Azure Legends tin, we were just talking about these yesterday in my live. 2 Sparks, Obsidian Flames, Stellar Crown, Paradox, maybe. That would be wild if I actually remembered that right. That might be what the pack lineup is in there. Outside of the Paradox pack and half of the Stellar pack, not horrible packs at about $7 per. I don't think it's really $35 in value, but it's probably close. The Blood Moon Collection box at $30. This was the Surging Sparks box, if I'm not mistaken. Surging Sparks, Scarlet and Violet base, and maybe Obsidian Flames in that one. And that looks to be it from Safari Zone. Gang, that's going to do it for another deals video. I honestly don't even know what the plan is for sure for the weekdays this week. I think I'm going to do every day this week, so Monday through Friday we'll probably have a deals video. So expect one tomorrow, and then of course Tuesday we go live 5:30 p.m. Eastern, giving away a bunch of Pokemon cards. So I'll see you tomorrow for Deals and Steals, or tomorrow night at 11.